Deny it again. Come on, tell me you're not my father.
I've said it in front of a room full of people. Why wouldn't I do it here at my brother's sacred gravesite?
I had a DNA test, Zach. Using Miranda's DNA, you remember your niece. Seems we have more markers in common than there are flies in this dump.
And that's why you want to kill me?
That. And a lot more.
You want to try again?
You got doubts?
It's just that I mean, this is kind of unexpected. You were just fast-tracking the divorce, and I don't know what changed your mind.
Does my motivation matter?
Of course it does. Everything that you feel matters to me.
Do you want to try again? Or not?
Hey, you!
Hey, oh, you look so good.
Oh, thanks.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better now that we're home.
Oh, man, Santa's been good to you and Miranda. This place looks awesome. Where's the little angel at?
Oh, she's sleeping off all the excitement. Mom and Uncle Jack and Myrtle and Opal just left. It's been like Grand Central Station.
Well, you gotta expect it. You have a lot of friends and family rooting for you.
Yeah, there's one that I've been kind of stuck on. Maggie.
Cut her loose, all right? She's past saving.
Well, that's kind of harsh.
It's the harsh reality. That rescue mission is officially over.
Wait, what does that mean?
I was so upset Jonathan didn't tell Maggie you were in the hospital. When I saw him, I couldn't help it. I went off.
Wait a minute. What did Jonathan do?
When you were in a coma, he didn't tell Maggie. I mean, how pathetic is that?
My God, she must have been furious.
He said she laughed the whole thing off, called it high school BS. Do you believe that? I mean,
Do you believe Jonathan?
I hate to admit it, but Maggie's changed. I say you just write her off.
Well, how would you feel about her if you thought that Jonathan hit her?
You're crazy. Not according to my doctor.
But don't mind me, ladies. Pass it through.
Jonathan? He's definitely got issues with me.
Well, it's good to know the drugs didn't put a dent in your ego.
I almost put a dent in the pavement.
Because of him?
It's a theory.
Well, that's the best you can do? That your brother-in-law secretly drugged you with antipsychotic drugs? I mean, what's next? Grassy knolls and a vast left-wing conspiracy?
I'm not paranoid if it's true.
Oh my God, you're really serious about this.
Hey! Think fast!
Yeah, so of course I want to try again.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I mean, I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to move back into the house, or is that? I mean, that might be rushing it. I don't know. I understand if you want to take it slower than that.
Can I, yeah. Can we do this in private, like, later? Maybe, are you free for dinner?
Yeah. Yeah, I would like that.
Me too. Okay for Bobby to see visitors?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'll see you later, all right?
Okay.
Hey, you got a sec?
Yeah?
Yeah, any idea where I could find Zach?
No, I could be anywhere.
Well, if I don't find him fast, his son could take him out permanently.
What I don't understand is why? Huh? Why deny being my father? I want an explanation, Zach. You owe me that much.
In this world, no one owes you anything. And I would deny you again if I had the chance.
Oh my God, Ethan
Can
knows.
you come here for a second, please?
Yeah, what? What?
I announce that Zach's son is gunning for him. Zach's son. And you say nothing. You're not shocked? You knew.
Did Ethan find out through Miranda's DNA sample?
Yeah. That's the only way the rest of us could find out what you already knew.
You know what?
Ethan isn't taking it very well either, but you probably knew that as well, didn't you?
I was really stuck in the middle of this,
How
Ryan. There was
long
nothing
have
I could-
you been
No,
in
You don't
on all
understand
this?
why Zach had to lie. He lied for a reason, but you have to know him to know why.
I know Zach as much as I want to, but you. I mean, you're a mystery. How could you do this? How could you take Zach's side?
It's not about sides. This is not about
Yes,
sides.
that's exactly what it's about. And you take his. What have you lost it?
Yes. Yeah, I think I probably have. I don't even know.
You know what? Maybe I'm the one who's lost it, all right? Because I could care less about Ethan. I'm over Zach. I want them both out of my life, and I'm up to my eyeballs in their crap.
Zach is not a monster.
How could you care about somebody that's messed with so many lives? You're a neurosurgeon. You see cancer. You cut it out. Well, Slater is malignant. Cut him out, too.
Okay, listen. You can think whatever you want to think about me, but please do not let Ethan kill his father.
How? How can you stand there and keep denying that I'm your son with your brother's corpse as witness?
It's about all he's good for now.
What? I don't understand. You have so many bastard sons you can afford to let a few loose?
No, just one.
You told me that my mother lied on her deathbed, Zach. On her deathbed! When she revealed who my true parents were, you turned an act of love into some dirty get-rich-quick scheme. You destroyed my memory of her just so that you could protect yourself.
This wasn't about me.
No? Then what was it about? I've been branded a fraud, a pretender to the Cambius throne. I've been thrown in jail. People have been hurt, Zach, and this could also easily have been avoided if you just said the words, "I'm your son." But you didn't. You didn't do it, and people have been put through so much pain because of you. Why?
If you want to shoot me, I won't give you a reason not to.
I knew it was something about Jonathan, and this seals it. Any guy that beats on a woman is just... My mom, she used to mess around with this guy who smacked her around all the time. And she always made excuses for him, you know? I never knew why, but...
I'm so sorry. That must have been horrible.
The worst part was, I was so little. I mean, I couldn't do anything to stop it or to help. But now, I could do something. How sure are you that Jonathan beat on Maggie?
I know he hit her at least once. Anita saw Maggie at SOS putting makeup on to cover a bruise, and she asked her what happened, and Maggie came up with this lame story about how clumsy she is and how she ran into a locker at the gym.
You just accidentally tripped into Jonathan's fist. How sure are you that she was lying?
80%?
That's good enough for
Oh,
me.
no, where are you going?
I'm going to take extreme pleasure on beating on Jonathan, okay?
Reggie.
Don't wait up for me, and it's for a noble cause.
Reggie, come on, before you go riding off on your white horse.
Okay, why
why
is the good guy's horse always got to be white?
Okay, point taken. But before you go after Jonathan, we have to be 100% sure that he hit Maggie.
So why don't you go talk to her, all right? Try to get the truth out of her.
It won't work. Maggie completely shut down on me at the hospital. She's covering for Jonathan.
Why is a girl as smart as Maggie covering for a creep like Jonathan?
Because she loves him, or she's afraid of him, or he's got some kind of hold on her. I don't understand.
Maybe it's all three, but we have to do something.
Well, we have to be smarter than Jonathan.
Well, how hard can that be?
We gotta come up with a plan. Because if we confront him directly, he's gonna find some way to weasel out of it.
Ooh, you should have seen the look on your faces. What do you think was in it? Weapons of mass destruction?
What grade are you in?
Where's your sense of humor? This is the new shipping material I found for fusion. And sorry if I freaked you out.
Well, your presentation could use a little work.
It's lighter, it's stronger, and it's cheaper than what we've been using.
Numbers?
This little box is going to save us a couple $100,000 a year, just on damaged goods returns and unit costs.
Nice for the bottom line.
Even better, nobody else is using it yet. Nothing wrong with being alpha. So am I forgiven?
Ryan would be really proud.
Oh, that makes me all warm and fuzzy. But unfortunately, he's not the head honcho anymore. This has to tickle the toes of baby Miranda. Or is it Mommy Bianca and Ethan Ramsey Cambius? I have something on my tie.
It's a great color on you. I was just computing the savings of going with the new box.
Well, I've crunched the numbers. I'll get them. Why don't I get that? Fusion.
Jonathan, it's Bianca.
Hey, who do you want to talk to?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you. Me? Yeah, could you come over here?
I'm actually a little busy right now with the whole transition thing and all.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, but, it's actually pretty important. I would really appreciate it.
I'll be right over. I've got to go.
Well, that was one hell of a performance.
Maybe I was just so desperate for an answer, I hooked into Jonathan because he's such a head case. Maybe I was wrong about him trying to drug me.
You don't even know when you're right.
I didn't see the jerks who did this to me.
There was more than one?
You think I'd let one guy do this much damage?
So, this is just a random mugging, just wrong place, wrong time kind of thing?
You got doubts, you can live with them.
I got all kinds of doubts, Bobby. All right. You're gonna be in prison real soon unless you come clean with me right now.
First I saved the bubblehead from taking a header. Now I gotta save her from herself, too.
You think I'm right about Jonathan?
Like, I don't have enough to worry about with Ethan freaking out about his dad.
Sorry to bother you.
You know, I can't really blame Jonathan for turning on you. Well, you ratted him out to Ryan when he lied about having an MBA. He must detest you. You call him on every single mistake he makes. I mean, he really must completely loathe you. Ryan hangs on to your every syllable, and Jonathan can't even get a word in edgewise.
Well, I'm not the only person on Jonathan's hit list. He's got a serious hate going for you, too. He blames you for drugging me. He swears you slipped me those meds because you have all kinds of motive.
Well, I'm so glad you're on my side.
Brian and I could barely wave him off. He was so busy calling you a lying, cheating slut. Especially now that you're sleeping with the man he sure shot Ryan.
Leave Ethan out of this.
Makes me wonder what you did to Jonathan. You got him into bed.
Well, maybe Jonathan's just a little wacko. I mean, he's been acting out. His vibes are weird, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he drugged you.
2 minutes ago, you said I was right. Make up your mind.
I'm just saying it's a little offbeat here. It doesn't make sense. To go from Jonathan's too intense to Jonathan's poisoning you?
Just maybe because you know Jonathan so much better than I do. Okay. So much more intimately than I do.
All right. I know this, okay? I never should have slept with him to get back at Ryan, all right?
The first day that he got into town, heck of a welcome wagon.
All right, I get it. Jonathan hates me.
He's not the only one that hates you. A lot of people hate you.
Yeah, well, a lot of people hate you. You know how many people would have been happy if I kicked you right off the roof, if I let you fly off that roof? Maybe I shouldn't let it get out that I saved you.
All right. We agree that there's something freaky about Jonathan. Where do we start?
Well, I can get him alone, work him over, squeeze the truth out of him.
Great idea. If you're a moron.
Ryan, you've got to find Ethan and stop him because he's got to be too crazy to even think straight right now. And if he shoots his father, he's going to have a whole lifetime of guilt.
Put a crimp in his weekend anyway.
Ryan.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
Thank you.
But there's only one problem. All the obvious places have turned up nothing.
Level with me, Bobby. You weren't mugged, you were punished. I don't know what you did, but you crossed the wrong guy and somebody wants you dead. And when they find out you're still alive, your life's not worth a bucket of spit.
You media types. All imagination, not enough fact. Why don't you get out of here, all right?
You work for Zack Slater. You're his bag man.
Bull.
You got greedy. You crossed the wrong guy. And here you are, another screw up. Only this time, you could pay with your life. You tell me I'm wrong. Zack Slater's head. You give that to me. That's what I want. And I'll help you any way I can.
You're right. I lied to you. About your DNA test, about your mother. So go ahead, pull the trigger.
Don't you feel anything? Repentance, remorse?
No. Not for something that was beyond my control. Hannah was homesick. I was sick of home, so we had a connection.
A connection? Oh, well, bed was the obvious next step.
This wasn't a great love affair, Ethan. It was two lonely kids looking for comfort in each other. And I didn't know she was pregnant. When I came back from school, she was gone. No explanation. Not from my father, and not from her. I didn't even know you existed until you showed up here, claimed to be Alexander Jr.'s son.
Your son! Your son! Oh, this is so easy for you, isn't it? You deny me to everybody, including yourself.
Why didn't you just leave? Why? Why couldn't you just leave Ethan Ramsey and go and conquer the world instead of trying to be somebody with a history?
I should be more like my father, is that it? I should have run away, lived a lie. I'm sorry, Zach, but I didn't realize that my father was gonna deny me. My own flesh and blood.
You want flesh and blood? I'll give you flesh and blood.
Meet Pine Valley's Mothers of the Year. When it comes to covering for their kids,
Did you really think I would just stand idly by while you destroyed my family?
there's no contest.
This is one royally ticked off chick.
Don't mess with Mommy.
Those vultures are gonna make the original Alpha Girl.
All My Children, 5 nights a week at 8, only on SoapNet.
Obviously, you've never seen me work a guy over.
If it involves you naked, actually, I have walked in on you before.
Listen, I can adjust my technique for the situation.
This requires something a little more subtle than your usual technique.
Do you want my help or not?
Jonathan can't know that we're sniffing around him. Any ideas?
Well, if he was a girl, I'd go through his purse. So let's look in his locker.
Now what?
I have a key. Have a key? Let me see if it works.
Why would he lock his locker? Nobody does that.
I do.
You do?
Just give me
Why?
focus. Focus, please. Can we focus?
It's probably nothing other than a bottle of scotch. Lock and key's the only way to keep it away from Simone.
Simone drinks.
What are you doing with Jonathan's locker? Hi, thank you so much for coming. I know that things must be crazy at the office.
You got that right.
Well, come on in, please. Can I offer you something? A drink or snack or anything at all?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I have to get back as soon as I can. I've got new bosses to impress.
Well, don't you worry. I won't keep you here for long.
So what's up?
Maggie came to visit me at the hospital.
She was very worried about you.
Yeah, please. It was really good to see her. You know, we don't get together as much as we used to.
Well, she's been busy with school and me. Now, you know how love is.
Yeah. You know, I didn't really get the impression that you thought that I was rooting for you and Maggie.
I wouldn't say that.
You and I have had our misunderstandings, more than a few. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if you thought that I wasn't into you and Maggie as a couple.
Bianca, if this is about the blouse incident again, I really said I would.
That's in the past. All of it, I swear. I'm totally behind you and Maggie. And whatever problems that we've had in the past, if Maggie loves you, it's good enough for me.
Thanks. No hard feelings here, though, okay? I'm sorry if Maggie gave you the wrong impression.
Oh, no. Listen, I just wanted to make sure that we were perfectly clear. I mean, especially now that Miranda is the new Cambius heir, and with me as her trustee, that kind of makes you my employee.
You haven't heard, huh? Well, Ethan got the DNA test results back. He's Miranda's new cousin and partner.
My God, that's fantastic.
You know Zach better than anybody.
That doesn't mean I know where he is.
Well, then let's try and think like Ethan. I mean, he's not a stalker, so he wouldn't be waiting to ambush Zach, but he really seems like the kind of guy who would like a big confrontation, you know, kind of get it all out.
That makes sense because Zach denied him to a crowd of people, so he might want to do it in a public place. And the mall at noon, I don't.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, him lugging around that rifle, he'd be busted before he could say his piece. What has he wanted since he came to town?
His father. And his identity, his past,
His family. I got it.
Where? Where? Ryan, where?
You really want to stick it to Zach, don't you? Tell me about that.
It's not your business.
Hardly seems fair not to share.
Bobby, somebody wants you dead, all right? You got that? I'm your best chance to stay alive.
What are you gonna do? Be my bodyguard? Strap a machine gun on one arm of that rig, rocket launcher on the other? Can you give me a break?
You think this is funny, huh? You want to go alone on this? You're doing a great job so far. Now, I can help you now. Later, I don't know.
Sure you'll help me. You know why? Because you're the only one who's desperate here. You'll do anything to keep Zach away from your wife. Give me a break, Edmund. You're so transparent. I can read your mind. And all it's saying is nail Slater, nail Slater.
What are you doing, Zach? It's a bad idea. Put a round through your skull before you can hit me.
Once again, you got it all wrong. I don't want to hit you.
Put it down.
Why? You won't shoot me.
Try me.
I wanted to shoot my father hundreds of times, but that's family. Our family, anyway.
Put it down.
You want to be a Cambius? Do you? Dig.
Dig?
Pick it up and start digging.
Why do you hate me so much, Zach?
I wanted to save you, but you don't want to be saved. So start digging. And when you find your uncle, you can see what Cambius looks like. Tell him I said hi.
You trying to distract me?
No! Or you have to get your hands dirty if you want to be one of us. So do it. Dig. What? Smell? It's awful, huh? Well, don't worry, it'll pass. Maybe I'll just get used to it.
You're mad.
When life itself seems lunatic, who knows where madness lies? Hey, Mikey! Your nephew's here, hey! Stop it! Stop it! Are you happy now? With the incredible power of Cambius running through you. Great, you can pick up a phone and topple a decent-sized country, not even feel badly about it.
No. All I wanted to know was who I was. I wanted to know where I fit in, and I came to you.
Well, this is it! This is where we fit in. With the trash and the garbage and the filthy waste of it all.
You don't understand.
Oh, I do understand. You're the lost, earnest young boy looking for a home. And I'm the monster of a father who wants to gnaw on your bones. The problem is, you're too big.
Shut up! I just want to make you pay.
Spoken like a true Cambius. Then do it. Make me pay.
Wow. Heck of a hazing to get into the Cambius clan, huh?
Go, Ryan. This is family.
No, seriously. Don't mind me. I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to watch. What do you want? Me, personally? Well, I was hoping to come here and have the guy that shot me die on Michael's grave. Kind of poetic, isn't it?
You may want to get out of here.
And miss this. Miss the chance to have both Cambiuses out of my life. One joins his brother in the garbage. Stinks. And the other one goes to prison. It's a win-win for me.
Leave now. Go on.
No, seriously, don't stop on my account. I came in at the part where you don't get that your father denied you to save you from being a Cambius.
Maggie! You look great. Do something different with your hair?
What were you doing with Jonathan's locker?
We were just looking for a file.
Yeah, for the new cartons that he ordered. They're nice, huh?
Total genius. The board is going to be so thrilled about how much money we're saving on shipping it. It's all because of Jonathan.
Well, he told me about it over breakfast. He said that you'd be impressed.
Wow, he impressed us all right.
Yeah, the board might even just keep him on, give him a raise, maybe even a promotion.
Really? Well, that would actually be great.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone deserves what's coming to him.
What can we do for you?
I was just hoping that he was here, see if you wanted to go home together.
Well, he got a call and he took off.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll meet him at home. If he comes back, will you tell him that I stopped by?
Sure, of course.
That was close.
All right, instead of breathing down my neck, why don't you go watch the elevator?
This isn't good.
You got a better idea?
If we're right about Jonathan, Maggie's gonna find out she's sleeping with a whack job.
Wow, God, I knew it. I knew it. This is the most fantastic news. You should have seen Miranda and Ethan at the hospital. I swear they bonded instantly.
That's great. Really, family's so important.
Yeah, but this is more than just family. This is going to be good for business. I mean, check us out. Cambias Industries just scored an Oxford grad.
I'm sure he's going to be a wonderful asset to the company.
You're not worried about the transition, are you?
Why should I be?
Oh, God, no, of course not. Just to be sure, I will put in a good word with the board. And with Ethan, too.
That's really nice of you, Bianca. Thank you. Is there anything else? Because I should be going.
Oh, that's fine. Again, I just wanted to make sure that we understood each other. I care about Maggie, and all I want is for you two to be happy.
That's all I want to.
Good. She's been studying really, really hard lately. You'll take care of her?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Wonderful. Because the girl has turned into a major klutz. Because she must have been thinking about biochem or something instead of watching where she was going.
I know. She's still embarrassed about that.
Yeah. It's a pretty bad bruise for a kitchen cabinet. She must have whacked herself pretty hard.
I know. I told her that if she wasn't careful, I was going to have to childproof the entire kitchen. Hey, I'm glad we had this chat.
Yeah, me too.
Great. A whole lot of nothing. I thought you was gonna nail that guy for, hitting Maggie.
I did. Jonathan just totally lied to me. Maggie said that she hit her face on a locker at the gym, but when I said kitchen cabinet, he totally went along with it.
So now we can give him what he deserves.
I know you're scared, Bobby, but don't play me. I can smell the fear from here.
Oh, so it's true, huh? You lose one thing, another sense is heightened?
Your only way out of this is you flip the guy who put you here.
Or what?
Or the next time you get beaten up, you don't get up.
I need to get out of town. It's the only way. I need money, $1 million cash. You want me to help you? I need something from my trouble.
Blackmail? Is that why Slater had you beaten up? All right. You get me the goods on Slater. You get your freedom.
And you get to pay back your competition for Maria.
Just give me the information.
Oh, good, you're still here. I just, it's about earlier when we were talking about giving our marriage another chance.
You haven't changed your mind, have you?
No. It's just that before we commit to trying again, I kept another secret from you about Zach.
What is it?
Ethan is his son, and I knew it. And I understand if you don't want to try.
How long are you gonna leave me hanging here, Zach? Go ahead, tell him. Tell your son you did him a favor by sparing him a Cambius curse. Not to mention tedious family dinners and having to send you a Father's Day card.
Why do you insist on butting in on something that has nothing to do with you?
Nothing to do with me. Because of me. Because I convinced Ethan to take the DNA test, I'm signing over billions of dollars to your son, not to mention honoring the wishes of a dying man.
May he rot in hell, along with you.
I got other plans. And it doesn't really involve you two, so could we speed this up a little bit? Are you going to shoot him, or are you just going to stand there holding that rifle looking very uncomfortable?
This isn't over.
Well, I saved your life. Where's the gratitude?
What? What is it?
You must really hate me.
What? Where did that come from?
You tell me.
Jonathan, I love you. You know that.
So I thought. Till I found out you're sneaking off again with your wannabe bed buddy, Bianca?
No, I didn't see Bianca again.
No? Then you left out something pretty important from your original visit.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bianca invites me over today so that her and I can have a chat. So that her and I can clear the air.
Okay, well, isn't that good?
She's gonna put in a good word for me with the board. She's gonna talk to that jerk Ramsey. What am I? A charity case? I can't do it on my own? Do I need you out there begging for me to get a job?
Okay, look, I did talk to Bianca, but I never
Don't
said...
lie to me, Maggie!
I'm not.
You're talking about me behind my back. To Bianca, of all people. Was it good for you? Because I know she sure as hell enjoyed lording it over me.
No, this is crazy.
Do you even understand how that makes me feel as a man? That I... What? What you think I'm gonna hit you? One mistake, and you'll never let me forget, will you? Then you go shoot your mouth off to Bianca. Do you realize that hurts worse than any smack in the face ever could?
I didn't mean to hurt you. You know I never want to hurt you.
Shut up, Maggie. Shut up, you got your payback.
That's it? Stomach problems? Jonathan's got stomach problems? Big whoop.
Smells as bad as it should. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, if you're right, that's not good. I mean, drugged by your own brother-in-law?
I just want some answers.
Yeah, like when are Ryan and Ethan gonna come back? We should have heard from them by now.
Oh, I'm sure they'll walk through that door any minute. Maybe we should get back to paperwork, get our mind off things.
No, I'd rather stay here and find out who tried to make you crazy and dead.
Forget Jonathan.
I just want to bust him so bad.
I know, but Maggie's the one who's in trouble. She's the one who needs our help.
Well, it doesn't seem like she wants to be saved.
It doesn't matter. We have to help her before she gets something worse than a bruise.
Jonathan! Jonathan, let me in! Come on, tell me Jonathan, what did I do? Just tell me, what did I do? Tell me, what did I do?
Is that it? Is that the last Slater secret?
Yes.
Good. Chinese sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Promise you no shrimp lo mein.
You okay with this?
If we're really gonna start over, Slater's gotta be part of our past. For good. That work for you?
That works for me.
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.
You just started something that you can't possibly finish. It was over. It was done. Until you pushed for that test.
Best decision Ethan ever made.
You don't know what you're starting.
I know that I feel better.
Good. Won't forget it.
You know, I'm not going to forget that you took a shot at me either, so I guess that means that we're even.
You know what, Lavery? You really are an idiot. You're blind and stupid, and that is a bad combination.
You know, while we're on the subject of intelligence, I'm not the one who changed my identity and got busted for it. And I'm actually not the one whose son is trying to kill me. So explain to me how I'm the idiot.
Well, you're dumb enough to think that Ethan or I shot you.
Seems to work for me.
Yeah. At first I thought Ethan could have done it,
But then you figured, how could he possibly if I got shot at while Ethan was in prison? It's so strange how that happened.
I warned you. What you do with it's up to you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Have I mentioned lately how happy I am that you're still my wife?
I still care about you.
Okay, Jonathan, if you've got something to hide, I'm about to find it.